always on call and ready to go, the gleaming red mega machines of the fire service are familiar to us all. With their sirens blaring and blue lights flashing, they waste no time on their way to the scene. When the alarm goes off, the fire engines are in action in seconds. Firefighters must always be on red alert, and they must test their equipment regularly. Practice is really important, and here at Leicester, fire drill plays a major part in normal day-to-day duties, between real emergencies. Everybody has their own important job to do, but they must all work as a team. Discipline and obeying commands make the job safer for all concerned. Routines are practiced again and again to make sure they are done just right. Much of the machinery used today is high-tech equipment. The modern fire brigade is always developing, and the firefighter must be trained to work with all the gear. Other people's lives depend on it. The ground crew may be behind you, you may be strapped in, you know your job through years of experience, but it still takes a lot of nerve and a good head for height to work at the top of a turntable ladder. To be a firefighter today is to be part of a highly efficient and disciplined force, using some of the most modern and powerful equipment in the world. Rescue skills must be kept at top level with constant training and practice. The Fire Service College here at Moreton and Marsh, Gloucestershire, trains over 6,000 students a year from brigades all over the world. They've created pretend railways, motorways, houses, and even industrial tower blocks, where emergency situations are made as real as possible. They have 32 tenders here, including many makes and designs of the most commonly used fire and rescue vehicle, the pump engine. They may be made by several different companies, and they may look different from the front, but they all do the same job. At the Fire Service College, they have a big choice. The pump engine is the workhorse of the service. It is the basic all-round vehicle and can be fitted out for specialist tasks. This appliance is most generally used as a water tender ladder rescue vehicle, but rather like a Swiss Army knife, when you open up the sides, there are tools for all incidents. They carry 3 types of ladder. The longest is 13.5 meters. It comes in 3 sections and needs 4 men to use it. The crew includes a driver, the commander, and between 2 and 4 firefighters. This Leyland Carmichael 180 Turbo carries 1,800 litres of water and can go at 145 kilometres an hour. Every time the brigade is called out, the chances are you'll see one of the many makes of pump engine racing to the scene. Two pump engines race to an exercise at a domestic house fire. Even in practice, they have to respond as if it was the real thing. There's no traffic here, but on real roads, the driver has to be very careful of other vehicles and can only cross red traffic lights by looking first. He wouldn't want to cause an extra emergency. Pump engines weigh 10 tons empty, and with a full load, the driver has to control a 13-ton vehicle at speed. Morton is the one place where in practice the flames are real. Everything is just as it would be in a 999 call. It's got to be the best way of preparing for a real emergency. Here, the commander is the man in the white helmet.
Bill, get your crew ladder off, see to that casualty up there. We'll get some BA men in. Right, okay. Okay. Right, you'll come back, Jimmy. Right, okay. Come on down. Hold it, boys, hold it. Yeah. Okay. Extend. Extend.
Teamwork is essential because conditions at an incident will be dangerous, hot, smoky and dark, and any person caught inside will be frightened. Firefighters are trained to be calm.
Right, we go.
Fires can start on the ground floor and sometimes people can be trapped upstairs. So while the flames are being fought, the rescuers must get up there as fast as they can. The staircase may be burned out, and the only way of escape is from the roof. Firefighters need to be fit, because in a roof rescue, they may have to use the famous fireman's lift. Before leaving, the brigade must make sure the fire is completely damped down, so that one burning ember doesn't spark the blaze again. All the gear must be put back in exactly the right place, ready for the next emergency. Only when all the final checks have been made and the ladders secured can the pump engine prepare to leave the scene. As well as putting out fires, the pump engine is used for all types of rescue. Nowadays, they are called out to nearly as many road traffic accidents as fires. The crew needs to be trained for all sorts of emergency, and here at Morton, they can learn their skills away from the actual roads and screaming traffic. To keep the atmosphere tense, they still use lights, sirens, and real cars. 2 pump engines and their crews must help any passengers trapped in the tangled metalwork.
Open? No, locked. Your side? No, locked. One there, one there. Same the other side. Okay, Steve, break the screen then. Okay, good. Very good. Tap it through. Tap it through under control. Frame as well. Right, let's have a long spine board in. Right, when he comes back, just support him, put the spine board across here, and then we can put Graham onto it. Just support this end. Graham, shove your helmet in. Just get you in around our casualty.